we got voicemails that are going to come up. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. The Matt Petgrave legal battle in the UK.
Yeah, that's kind of a forgotten situation. I'll jog your memory really quickly. This was the awful story from early in the season where over
2023, by the way.
Was it that long ago?
Almost 2 years ago,
My God. It was the hockey player who unfortunately took the skate high to the throat and ended up bleeding out on the ice and losing his life. And the player whose skate was the one that came up, he has been through the absolute ringer. They put him in jail, bailed out. They put him back in jail. He bails out. They put him back in jail. They put him on trial. Like, it's just a nightmare for this guy, and he's not allowed to leave the country.
Well, and this is the part that I don't hear anybody talking about as well. Like you mentioned, jailed and rebailed 8 different times since then. Since I think it was October, might have been November of 2023. But the part is, he's over in the UK. He's a Canadian citizen. He's working, playing for the team. Obviously, he's not playing. He's done. He's arrested. So he has no way to make any money because he needs a visa to get a job also. And he's being bailed, rebailed. Hard to have anything happening there. And then also at some point, because he's not allowed to leave the country because he's investigated for murder, because the UK authorities, obviously say what you will about them, they think that this is an actual murder case. This was a purposeful murder, and they're keeping him until they, for whatever reason, find what they're looking for. I don't know the specifics of it because his legal team hasn't done any media appearances. Obviously, he's so busy getting jailed and rebailed or bailed, and that he's not doing anything either. But what a crazy situation. I don't understand how anybody could even think that that is possible, that, you could have a rough player. Okay, maybe he's a little bit of a dirtier guy. But when the game is happening so fast, to be able to kick your leg up like that and to murder somebody intentionally when fans are watching?
And again, you're accessing fairly recent memories if you say it was a couple of years ago. I remember this conversation, us having this conversation, and we talked about it, how that was a freak accident, and obviously he wasn't intending to murder the guy. Was he intending to hurt him? Probably. And we learned throughout the course of that story that he was kind of a serial offender when it came to coming in for that late hip check, backwards, getting his leg up, trying to get that hip out. And it sounds like this wasn't the first time that his skates had come above his waist. And so was it intentional to kill him? No. But was the hit intentional? I think that kind of became not his thing, but something that he had done more than once. So,
do you think it's instinctual though? Like, from what I remember from the video, Johnson's cutting across the trolley tracks right down Main Street, head slightly down. My job as a defender is to try to get stick on puck, or at least try to get something on the body.
But not skate on neck, man. You're not a figure skater. Your skate shouldn't be up that high ever. Seriously.
And I'm not justifying that. I'm just saying that he's about to miss the hit maybe, or he bounced off the one guy, and my next instinct is, how do I get something on you to stop you cutting right across Rainbow Road and driving to the net?
It's not the ball on my foot. Never.
And again, I'm not trying to justify it because I'm not in that situation.
Sounds like you are.
Does it sound like I'm trying to justify it?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know. Anytime the skate comes up above the waist, man, I think that you've got to be upside down. Your head has to be on the ice for that to happen.
Leave a comment down below. I'm curious what the comment section thinks. We're about 2 years past that. The whole bail and then rebailing thing kind of makes me scratch my head a little bit.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?